So it's the day after I took my biggest L in the market. And my emotional state is not the best, but I'm trying to let it go because I know I'm gonna get it back. I know what I'm doing in the market. Hold on, mama. Come on. Not yet. Come on. Ooh, girl. Come on. Give you some more cough medicine. Look, say hey. Say hey. Hey. But yeah, so here, mama, get your book back. Yeah, iPad. Got it? I got it. Yeah, trying to get my daughter situated. Got it? But yeah, like I said, I know I'm gonna get it back. It's just the point that I gotta start over. So I'm back to square one. Well, not really square one because, like I said, I know what I'm doing. I know the charts. I know how to read the charts. It was just I was just too emotional that day. And let me tell y'all, when you emotional, just stay out the market. Because you're gonna make a bad decision. So I was too emotional. And I woke up this morning still emotional. You know, as a woman, we tend to be a bit more emotional than men. But yeah, like, just still trying to process it all. But I know I'm gonna bounce back. I just gotta rebuild this other account. Give these prop firms that I really don't like, but I'm gonna give it a chance, and just to build my capital back up, and go from there. And you know, get this live account back going because I love my live. I love the no rules. I can withdraw anytime I want to. But yeah, that's it for today. Y'all be blessed. Don't give up. Alright, so I'm back home. Got home later than what I intended to. So we getting some brunch together. A little hungry or whatever. But as I was driving home, you know what I was thinking about? I'm glad that I blew my account yesterday at $6,000 and not when I had got it up to, like, say I got it up to like 50,000 or 100,000 or 200,000, because I was looking at some other people and they were saying that, you know, they lost 170,000 in one day. And I'm like, God, that don't even, my little 6,000 don't even compare to that. So I just thank God that it happened now, you know, while it was just at that small capital. It was just a small account. 6,000 is not much when it comes to trading. So I know I can get it back, you know, within the next month or 2 months, or whenever I get that capital in my live account. I know I'll be able to build it back up quick, you know, with the proper risk management, discipline, and just staying consistent and showing up every day doing the same thing. So I just thank God, really, that it happened now and not later on when I got that account up to like 50 bands, 100 bands, because I would have really been crushed then. Like, man, I would have bounced back from it, but not as quickly as I'm bouncing back from this loss. Like, now I got my emotions in check. I'm good. Everything happens for a reason, and it had to happen in order for me to grow and to be a more disciplined and a more patient trader. So, man, with that being said, we gonna lock in later today, and I'm gonna clean this chart up. We gonna mark this chart over. I don't like I got too much going on right now. I don't know why them lines like that on there, but look at my Bitcoin though. The Bitcoin played out perfect, y'all. Gave all that profit back to the market, but it's all good. That Bitcoin was nice. But man, look. Yeah, we're gonna hop on this a little later and get that back together, get that right. So we be ready for market open on Monday or Sunday, whatever. I probably won't trade Sunday. I'll see what gold doing, let it get right, and then we're gonna be back at it on Monday. But all in all, stay disciplined. Y'all see what it's done to me. Learn from me. Just stay disciplined. Show up and do the same thing every day. That's it. It's all about mindset. Don't trade with your emotions. Take the emotions out of it. I know we're human. We're going to have emotions, but try your best to eliminate as much emotions as possible when it comes to trading. And if you're emotional, you're not in a good state of mind, don't trade for that day. But yeah, man, we're going to get to them charts later on. Y'all be blessed. Alright, so we just going to go over some basic market structure. Let me clear this off. Alright, so let's go to the 4 hour. It's better to see the trend. I like to mark up, do my top down analysis. But let's see. Let's just go over the basics. Real simple. This is a real simple market structure video. We're going to go over the uptrend, which is a bullish market, which consists of higher highs and higher lows. We're going to go over a downtrend, which is a bearish market. You're looking for sales, which is lower highs and lower lows, and then consolidation, which is a ranging market, and it's just between support and resistance, which I don't trade, but I'll show y'all. All right, so matter of fact, let's do this so I can draw it out so I can show y'all. Now, for an uptrend, you're looking at higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, and higher low. Higher high, higher low. And I'm going to show y'all some examples on the actual chart, just so you can see it. Higher high, higher low. It's the uptrend. For a downtrend, you're looking at lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. And once you start seeing this in the market, it's easy to spot out, especially on the higher time frames. Lower low. Lower high. And then for your ranging market, it's just up and down between a support and resistance. It's not breaking out of this range. Now this I don't trade. I used to, but I just stopped trading it because you can get faked out a lot on a ranging market if you're just trying to work this up. This is your resistance, which is your ceiling. So it gets up here, falls back down to your support. And it just does that over and over until we get a break. A break outside, retest that level and fall down. Or we get a break above, retest the resistance, which would now be support if it holds it, and continue up. So these are your three markets. Your uptrend, higher lows. Higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's your uptrend. This is your downtrend. Your lower high, lower low, lower high, lower lows. And consolidation. We just trade in between a support and resistance level. Now let's go. You can take a picture of this or whatever, take a screenshot so you can have it, keep it in your notes or whatever. Now let's go and find some examples in the market. Now you can see this as clear as day. This is an uptrend. We're going up. It's a bullish market. You're looking for buys. You do not want to sell in an uptrend. Some people do like to counter trend trade, but I try my best not to. Let's mark this up. You have your high. We can say this is a low. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. You get the point. So here you're looking for buys. So you see the market come up, you can enter a buy here. Market comes up, you have a higher low. We're not breaking this level. Let's see, let's draw the support. You can see it's not breaking that level. And we have a high, higher low. And it's just over and over. Just repeats itself over and over. And then, okay, so that's your uptrend. Boom, we have a consolidation zone right here. You see how it's just trading in between the support and the resistance. We're just in here. We're just in between this. We're just ranging. So what I do is you have to wait for a break, like here. You see how we got this break out of this support and resistance. We got a break above resistance, giving us an indication that we want to buy the market. Now this, okay, we got a break above, but you can see it went right back in. You need to be patient and make sure that we stay above the resistance, making it now support. Now you see here how we broke above, came back, and we retested this area. We did not go back below the resistance. So now it's a clear buy opportunity. Now let's go look for, let's see. Gold is so bullish. Let's see if we can find a downtrend. At least a small one. Okay, right here. Now you see we have this high. We have a high here. We did not break above to create a new higher high. We came and made a higher low there. And then we got a lower low, lower high. We did not break above this high. And then we got a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And then you see you get the picture. Lower high. Why I be doing that? Lower low, lower high. Now, this low did not break this low. We did not break this low. So we came and broke this lower high, creating a high in the market. It's a break of structure, change of character. So, I mean, once you'll start to see it easy once you get a better, especially if you're a beginner. Once you start really looking at the charts, studying the charts, you'll be able to just spot it very easy. See, we have a consolidation. I just want to show y'all a couple different examples. Just keep it simple. On this video right here, you have your resistance. We have support. Now you want to avoid, like I said, you want to avoid consolidation. We're just bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth until we got that break above resistance. We got a break. We made a high, higher low, high. You see what I'm saying? So you just have to be patient. But I just wanted to show y'all a couple examples of just the different market structures. You know, all three: the uptrend, downtrend, consolidation. Now let's see. Just a couple of examples. Now, I want to mark up my chart for market open. I like to just have a fresh chart and do my top-down analysis on the weekends before market open. So I'll mark my high here and just see what's going on. Okay, I see we have a higher low and we have a higher low here. Now we can mark this one up, because as long as we don't break here, the market is still considered bullish on the higher time frame. I'll also mark this. Mark this up as well, because if you go to a lower time frame, you can see that this is support and this is resistance, and you see where we broke above the resistance, retesting it, turning it into support, and we came up and got to a high and we drop back down to this support. So now if gold holds this level, we may continue to buy up back to this high. But let's go back to the 4 hour. And I'll mark this area up too, just in case. Right here. So you know your levels of where the market could possibly go. Here. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of market structure, of your uptrends, downtrends, and consolidation zones. Now I'll continue to post these videos. Next, I'll probably do a supply and demand, how to enter, and things of that nature. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and continue following my journey. And do not give up. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. Don't give up. I'll see y'all at the top. God bless you.